This is Tim Enriquez. We are live with PHLY Week 5, The Ultimate Fighters versus Philly's Finest. The Ultimate Fighters come in undefeated with the best point spread, thereby the #1 power ranking, sitting right on top of my Austrian Oaks, and we happen to be in the same damn division, going up against Mike Jenkinson's Philly's Finest. Pretty cool team with lots of different possibilities, particularly on offense. Nice little coverage there. So Ultimate Fighters, going to be more of a very solid defense, a little more conservative offense style team. Philly's Finest comes out with a called play. Oh my God, it's throwing. Somebody fumbled. I just can't even talk. And suddenly Philly's Finest just opens up. Bernie Prant just comes in, scoops up the ball after the Ultimate Fighters cough it up on the very opening play. They do at least drive through, but no pressure. And we're looking at a 7-0 start, folks. Whoa. Tina Fey, pretty sexy legs on Tina Fey, if I say so myself, will kick the ball. Jackson takes it. Good running back. If he got rid of those chains, he'd be even faster. GSP, is he still reeling? They decide to at least just hand it off. He still can't figure out what the hell happened on that first play. Cerrone picks up 4. GSP has somebody in his face. Oh, we get a nice jumping grab from John Jones. There were 3 defenders there, but well-placed ball. John Jones with a great jump gets a nice first down. GSP rolls out, surveys the field. Oh, he looked to find, I believe it was going for the wide receiver too, but Philly's Finest DB left the man, cut off the ball. That was nice. Here they go with a rollout up the middle. Doesn't work as well if we don't have a really fast running back, but sometimes you still get a few yards there. This time they see if they can repeat that play. He's going. Oh, and he gets the courtesy dive. Another one. Look at John Jones streaking down the field, and they're looking to tie this game up. Inside the red zone, first down. Can Philly's Finest respond? He's got a man wide open and he hits him. Who did he just hit? Was that Jones again? Well, there's the hero of this first game. This first series, I should say. Rush GSP. Nice throw, perfectly on target. Joe Rogan in to tie the game. There's no pressure. And boom, all of a sudden, here we are, 7-7. Rogan again taking time out from his podcast and smoking weed to come out here and do a nice little kick. Look at Ross. Betsy Ross has a lot of speed, able to hurl one of the fighters and get out past the 40. Allen Iverson looking to do some damage. A little short play there. They have one vaunted receiver, their wide receiver too, Ben Franklin, has stats of the yin-yang and has been gaining lots of yards. Let's see if he can do anything this game. But I think he might be feeling bad, and that does hurt him. Oh, it's a called play. Iverson able to get the ball off. Let's see what happens. There's somebody there. They tap it away, and they're unable to muster much offense. Punt time for the Finest. Hold the line pretty well. No danger of a block there. Kevin Hart, little guy, but able to get that leg up nice and high. Kicks it off. Good coverage, and he's down at the 6. Just a perfect punt from Kevin Hart. Looks like we're going to see a run. Cerrone comes. The wall kind of collapses. She's able to get 2 yards, but not a lot there. Here comes GSP. We looking at another one. No, they fake the handoff. Then they come up. Does have a choice. If he wants to throw it, he's got 2 choices. Silva races down. Unable to avoid the leg sweep and taken down, but still an impressive gain, and they're out to the 40, feeling good with a little bit of breathing room. Not a fake. Oh, another fumble, but there's a lot of orange, but it does not matter. Bernard Hopkins picks up the ball, and Philly's Finest gets it inside the 40. 2 costly fumbles in the first quarter. Balboa just tries to plow it in there, but that's the play is not going to work too often for him. Allen Iverson says, nope, we got to go back to our bread and butter. He's wide open if he can find him. Ben Franklin looks like a weird angle, but look at the hops of Franklin. Whoa, we thought he was old with shitty hips, but apparently not. He hurls himself up and catches that ball. Great throw from Allen Iverson, and Franklin there nails it in. Well done. 14-7. Franklin, the one and only, and Trapjaw are in a heated battle to be top receiver in the league. Trapjaw had an amazing game last game with, I believe, 350-some yards to pull into first place. But let's see what happens. Okay, nice little run for Cerrone there. Gets around, pretty much a 9-yard gain. Not close enough for the sticks, but a damn impressive, good opening start. GSP does another pitch, got a lot of green. She's clearly got the first. And picks up basically another 10 yards. Nice play. Goes in motion. I believe that means we're seeing the run up the middle. Oh, but they're all over it. Well, picks up 2, but looked like it was going to lose 2 right as that play started to develop. Okay, we've got the rollout. No pressure. Not at least yet. Someone comes in, gets a nice little block there. There's Silva once again with that run. Gets a nice dive. Can Silva get there? Gets inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal as we close out the first quarter. Here come the fighters in. Looks like this is going to be a one blow to the next. This time it's a called play. Bobby Clark comes flying in for Philly's finest. Loss of 4. GSP takes it. Cerrone's got several blockers, but not enough. 4 linemen, or 4 defenders, and 3 blockers, and you do the math, unable to shake it. Here comes another call play. They takes too long. Bernie Parent once again comes in with a nice little sack, and that's going to force the field goal. Philly's finest will retain the lead for a while. They are at the bottom hash, and I think he pushed it right. I think he shanked it, folks, and he does. He doinks it off. That's painful. What a nice drive to come away with no points. Let's see what they do here. They do that play, which can go great, but sometimes the line collapses as it does there. Daniel Cormier comes in and takes him down. They decide to repeat, but once again he's there, and then somebody else, Anthony Pettis, comes in, white and black, working together the way it should be to get a huge sack of Allen Iverson. And it's a call play. He's lucky to get outside. I think that was to Balboa, lucky to get outside the end zone. That could have easily been a safety. But as it is, Kevin Hart can't see anything, standing inside his own end zone. Does get a nice kickoff to the 40. Here comes Jackson. Looks like he's wearing one less chain. Oh, but he tripped over it, and then it falls down. He doesn't get a huge return. Going for the no back. Let's see what happens. He says, screw it. Oh, but he trips, and again, Bernie Parent. That's 3 sacks for that dude. I have no idea who the fuck he is, as he sticks out his leg when GSP runs by. 3rd and 13. Not much offense coming here. Let's see if they're able to get the first. They call a pretty good play for it. He's got a man wide open. WR1. Oh, he went with the wrong receiver. Looked like he was going to throw it right, but he checked it down at the last minute. Costly play, and he's punting from the 50. Here comes Ross. Will Ross get a chance to return it? No, Ross will not. She's standing in her end zone. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. 7-point lead. This is, of course, for the half. Oh, he's got Franklin. He decides to plow it through. Iverson, though, does have serious speed on him. Look at the green. He even gets a nice little bonus blocker. I don't think anyone's going to catch him. 15, 10, and he's in. Look at the speed of Iverson to blow this game open with a 2-score lead, just sprinting down the field. The fighters didn't know what the hell was going on. They were nervous about Franklin. Then they saw Iverson. Tina Fey comes in, shows a little upskirt as she kicks the ball in, and everybody's excited. Another nice boot from Tina. She's there. Rampage comes through. Oh, I thought he was going to get dove down from behind, able to avoid, and all of a sudden we're looking at a pretty good return out past the 30. Nice one. Keeps them away from any potential safety or struggles like that. They're all over this play. You wonder why you even call it, because it ain't going anywhere, but at least then they cause him to lose 3 yards. Looks like we're going to get that bottom run. Does have those blockers come out, but again, there's more defenders. The blockers are not fast enough to get there. We're looking at 3rd and 13. What's he going to do? Going to do the rollout. Got a decent shot here if he can find it. He decides to take it himself, but he's got enough speed. Look at GSP. All the cardio, all the conditioning he's been doing. Hurls one man, and there he is, 30 yards. Looking to get a little offense. If they can put at least 3 and maybe a score on, we'll have a real close game here. But they're not designed to come from behind. And GSP forced to throw it away as he had a little pressure from the center, who's played quite well for Philly's finest. Okay, they have a little better blocking scheme this time. Oh, and a nice find. Cerrone finds a nice little hole, sneaks through. 3rd and 2. Looks like we go in the same place. She does not have quite the same room to work with, but she again gets pretty good blocking. That's a clear first down. She's still on her feet and then taken down just outside the red zone. 55 seconds left. Are we going to have a shot at the end zone, or are we going to be conservative and play for an easy field goal? Looks like they're going for that shot. They got a couple of choices. Oh, but he waited too long, and the gigantic Wilt Chamberlain, who has stats that I just don't believe, comes flying in and rips down GSP. God, he looks so small standing next to Wilt. Got a man wide open, though. Can he find John Jones? It looks like it's going to be a good throw. He is. Pits him perfectly in stride halfway down the end zone. No worries about it going out of bounds. And all of a sudden, we're looking at a serious game. GSP punches it in. That was crucial. 24 seconds left. Nice little kick. And they're only down by a score. All of a sudden, anything can happen. We're going to assume that nothing will change here in these last 24 seconds, but let's see if Betsy Ross can prove me wrong. She punches forward, then should have taken that and bounced it to the outside. Instead, she just continued to try to punch. We're going for the reverse, which can work well, given the unbelievable speed of Franklin. Franklin, though, does look bad and not able to make a quick little juke there, which would have bought them a lot of time. There's a chance, though, if this is the perfect throw, which it could be, this could be a touchdown. Let's see, does he overthrow Franklin? No, he hits him in his breast basket. Boom, it's a touchdown, Franklin. Wow, Ben Franklin says the score will not stay the same. And yes, I did invent electricity and many, many other things, which I can't seem to recall despite having read his autobiography. Here it comes flying through, doinks it in, 28-14. Nice. He invented that little grabber thing that you sit down and has like a little claw on the end of it. All right, well, pretty exciting game so far. Feels like it's been flying by. 28-14. Philly's playing well against this number 1 ranked team. I gotta say, the UFC is in my division, so, to be blunt, I'm pulling for them to lose. Here comes Ross. Got a little bit of green. Unable to kind of find just that little tiny hole. I don't know what that was. I think that's grounding. Ref, that's grounding. They huddle. They hustle up to the line. They snap the ball really fast, but everybody knew it was coming. Frankie Edgar smashes down, and all of a sudden, Philly's looking at 3rd and 19. They turn the ball over right here, it'll be trouble. But instead, they call one of the greatest plays of all time. If he can throw it, if he can connect it, Franklin is streaking down the field. Look at the speed of him. He flies down and scores. Oh, that's a dagger to UFC. All of a sudden, they're up 3 scores. Allen Iverson was 3rd and 19, and he just didn't care. They called the perfect play. The defense was disjointed and confused. And suddenly, UFC goes from excitement and hope as they come out of the locker room to what seems like maybe an insurmountable lead already, just as the half begins. Jackson, though, isn't giving up. He's out there trying. He's out there hustling. Gets to the 40. Can't ask for much more than that, especially since he's not a super speedster. GSP takes the field. Gonna have a man going deep if he can wait. Then he fires to Frank Mir. Finds him. Not super fast, but the dude was open and 50 yards down the field. Well played. A quick score will certainly give them a little bit of rejuvenation here. He's got another one wide open if he can hit him. He's wide open. Someone's right there, though. But it does not matter. Oh, and I love, you see the little slide off the screen? God, I so want to interview the originators of this game and ask if those kind of things like that and the moonwalk were intentional or some sort of weird glitch. Either way, I fucking love it. And suddenly, all of a sudden, they said, screw you, announcer. There's more than, 8 minutes left. We can score points in this game. This is an offensive-focused league here. And suddenly, it's 21-35. Ross looking awfully fast, but doesn't pick up her feet well. Those skirts were a little long in those days. Here comes Franklin. Does not have the wide side of the field. And foolishly, you would think a man of his intelligence would know not to just plow forward into 2 men, but he's unable to do it. Maybe he got distracted. Looks like there's some openings, though. There's Schmidt. Have not heard much from Mike Schmidt. Don't know who the fuck Mike Schmidt is. But hey, He said, you better know who I am because I just picked up a nice little gain. And they're trying to just come back down and bump that lead back up to 3. He's got a man right over the middle, Balboa, one of my all-time heroes right there. And there he is. Nice. Gets it to the 21, just outside the red zone. Picks up the first. Some points here would be pretty sweet. Balboa doesn't do much. Plows forward for no gain. Are we seeing the same play again? We are. This time they're ready for it. Unfortunately, he loses a yard. Are we going to have to settle for a field goal? That would still make it a 3-score game. Let's see what they can do. It's a lot of pressure. Oh, and he just forced to dump it off. Really felt like that was intentional grounding. Only benefit is moves the ball to the bottom hash. What does he do? Oh, Tina Fey looks a little high, folks. Maybe off, but she's able to doink it in. It was so close. And that gives him just a little bit of breathing room, but still plenty of time left. And given how fast UFC scored in the last round, we may just see them again. Here comes Jackson. Bumps up against somebody, thinking he's a little tougher than he is, a little past his prime, and not able to get a massive return there. They come out slinging the ball. Pretty well covered, though. Got a man up the middle. Oh, GSP can't decide where to throw the ball. He's standing 11 yards deep and takes the sack. Now they're coming out with a shitty little run play. Not unbelievably well defended, but pretty well. 3rd and 19. Well, let's see if they can do something here. They call the shotgun. He's in trouble. There's somebody there. Oh, could have been caught, could have been picked. Who knows what's going on, but instead we're facing a punt, not what UFC wants to do deep in their own territory. I don't even think they're going to get it into the other person's part of the field. Well, they are, actually. A decent kick. So to the 37, but here comes Ross. She's already back. She knew where the hell I was going. Look at that. Ross is looking to make some moves. Gets to the 35. Big return from the fast Betsy. Her old boobs were bouncing up and down as she sprinted full speed. Got somebody up top. Iverson says, no, do you not remember how fast I am? Check this out. Look at these moves. I'm a basketball star, you fools. And suddenly he scores, putting the extra point on a pretty big lead. Philly's finest. Putting on a show here, folks. Angry at their performance at how they played against the Oaks. Thought they were better than that. Thought they could perform better than that. And here they are going up a pretty intense team in the Ultimate Fighters and doing pretty damn well. Rampage takes it out to the 25, maybe the 26. They have a big, daunting task ahead of them, and that's not the way you want to start with a called play. And again, this team is not built to come from behind. Let's see what they can do. We need to see some serious passes. We need to see some serious gains here. He waits. Oh, look at the block there. He thought he was drawing him in, but it was too close through and get their hands up. What a great feature. A little bit of time. No one's really open. Looks to find it. He dives. What are we going to do? I think it's 4th and 1. They got to go for it. I mean, they're down by 3 scores. They got to go for it. And they do. Oh, he throws somebody. Nice gain there. Cerrone saying, screw you. You told me that play wasn't going to work that well. I'll take it for 15, even when they should expect it on 4th and 1. Nice. Okay, got a man open in the middle. Does he find him? John Jones was a defender there. Knocked away. Had to pull it up on the inside, not on the outside. GSP still learning the shift from Ultimate Fighter to professional quarterback. 3rd and 14, all of a sudden they're in a little bit of a hole once again. Haven't been able to put much pressure on. Oh, but GSP gets a little lost where he is in space and unable to keep the ball in bounds. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they're going to have Frank Mir wide open if they choose to hit him. There's Frank Mir. There he goes, and they do choose to hit him. And he does stumble his way to the 9-yard line. Great play. That's twice that play has paid off big time for him. A score here. Then they recover an onside. Who knows what's going on? Look at a nice move. Oh, Cerrone is quick and fast. Gets to the 2. They need to punch it in, though. Time is a factor, given that we're looking for 3 scores. He just takes off, and yes, great play. Actually, the pressure was ill-advised. Spy should have stayed out. Instead, he blitzed. GSP saw it, raced up the middle, and there's a score. Every extra point. Remember, they need an extra point. And then now they're more than 2 touchdowns away. They're 2 touchdowns and a field goal away. So they still have a lot going on there. But if they get this, life will be there with them, and yes, it is. First onside kick successfully recovered. 50 yards to go. They're coming out passing. Lots of people coverage, but he finds the one open man. Again, Mir, slow as shit, but able to get in the open end of part of the field. Good job, buddy. That play worked once. Oh, but they go to the well. One's too awesome. And William Penn comes in and clocks him. 11-yard loss. The fighters, the Philly's finest, play very well the first 3 quarters. They do not want to let this big lead slip away against a very good team. They plunge it up the middle. Get some blocking. Still on his feet. The clock is ticking. Gets a block. That's not what they wanted to see. They had him. Can they get him? And she scoots in. All they did was see her cute little butt race right in. I'm pretty sure it's a girl. Maybe I'm thinking of Gina Serrano or something else. Anyway. And punches it in. I'm just going with the fact that she's a girl. Maybe that's how she identifies for this game. All right, so 35-45. Suddenly we have ourselves a game. We only have 2 minutes left. He takes a great UFC bounce, and we're looking at 2 recovered onside kicks in a row, folks. 45 yards, 10 points. Nice little run. Still on the feet. Good fighting, good hitting power for the fighters. 8-yard pickup, but they're going to have to chip away just a little faster than that. Oh, they're all over him this time. Oh, thought for a second maybe GSP could sneak around the outside, but not going to happen. In fact, even loses more yards in the attempt. 3rd and 12. What do we got going on here? Oh, there's too much pressure. He's forced to throw it out. 4th and 12. This is where it comes down to. Doing that same FB rollout. Got a good possibility if he can find the W. No, he decides to go deep. Finds Jackson streaking down the field to the 13. 1:03 left. All of a sudden, we got a serious game. He's in the gun. GSP is there. Is he going to have someone in the middle? He is. Can he find him? Can he get a jumping dive? He does. He gets the dive, the guaranteed catch, sliding forward. John Jones. Suddenly, we're looking at a massive game. What a comeback. I said they weren't really built to come back, but they're basically flicking me off on the field. Look at that, 42-45. You got to go onside here. He's been kicking him great all day. Does he get the bounce? Not quite that time. Oh, painful. Doesn't get the backwards bounce. Got it 2 times in a row. But now all they have to do is hold on to the ball. Balboa, though, loses 3 yards. They decide to say, screw it. We're coming out passing. We're a passing team. And then, I don't know, that was some sort of weird miscommunication. He was worried about lateraling, so he threw it too far forward. Now he's going to go with a pitch. They knew it was coming. Poor Balboa. There's no time. Why aren't they calling timeout? I don't know. They're going to punt. Is there any chance of a blocked punt? They don't have that build. So we need Jackson. Actually, we wanted Jackson. All right, take it down there if we're looking for any sort of excitement. I don't know, but maybe they can gain 10 yards and do a second play. They really have to score on this play. They do have a guy streaking down, John Jones streaking down the field, but can he? Oh, so close. Look at the comeback, 21 points to none in the 4th, but they had such a big lead, 400 yards, throwing 154 yards. Wow. 554 yards, what I was trying to say. Plus, I can't do math, 360. So, man, you're looking at 700 yards of offense. No picks. Pretty impressive. Franklin had a nice 173 gain. Only 3 catches, though. Got to get him a little more involved in the offense than that. So, Philly's finest pulls out a big lead, plays great for 3 quarters, shits the bed the last quarter, but it doesn't come back to haunt them too much, and they still end up with a 3-point lead. The fighters fight back to not mess up their impressive point differential.